What's happening, YouTube? Anthony on Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film with a brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figure review. And today we're taking a look at their black suit variant of Superman from Superman the Animated Series. All this is just a black and silver variant repaint of the animated series Superman that I've already reviewed back in September. So in October we're going to take a look at the black suit variant of Superman from the animated series, and because even though it's not that much different, but I don't know if I want to pull out animated series Superman in his red and blue colors, Kryptonian colors, and do a comparison. It's just the same figure, but the only difference is his belt is, you know, silver, and there's this black little bar thing on the buckle, and a little silver dot, that little silver circle thing for the uniform. So this is now my second, as of this review, my second black suit Superman in the multiverse line, following the black suit Superman from the Lois and Clark comic that they did in the collector's line. So here's the front of the package for black suit animated Superman. Same accessory from his main figure counterpart, and then the interchangeable hands, trading card, and everything, and and then here is a 3D render of animated series Superman flying. And then what's also featured in this wave is Dr. Fate. Then you got, I believe, Dark Knight Returns Batman on a bat cycle. And then this Wonder Woman. I've seen this Wonder Woman. And yeah, so Shazam, Dark Shazam or something. I don't know. But let's take a look at this black suit Kryptonian, this black suit variant of the Man of Steel. Okay, now that we got black and silver Superman from the animated series out of the package. Now, some of the accessories, except for the trading card and the figure itself, are basically the same as his red and blue suited counterpart. So this is the same accessory we had from the animated series Superman that I've already gone over before. So there's not much different. It's just with this titanium bar thing, we've seen it, so there's not much of a stark difference for this. So there's that. You also have some interchangeable hands for animated series Superman, basically only 2 of those. Then you also have the base stand to put the figure on, which we'll do that later. And then here's the trading card featuring the render that we saw on the back of the figure box for animated series Superman. And then here's the file card detailing why he had the black suit. So you can pause that if you want to read it before continuing. So now let's take a look at animated series Superman. So he plays the same as my regular red and blue suited counterpart. So this is basically like Superman if he was a Justice Lord, and but although there would be times when if Superman ever had that black suit, he's usually, if he was reborn and came back after being dead, after his last fight with Doomsday, Superman would return in this outfit, more or less, because I've seen plenty of Superman's animated movies and also the Snyder Cut, so I can see and understand why he would have a black suit like this. But again, it plays the same as the red and blue suit. I'm not saying that, then what was the point of buying this figure if this is the same one but just a different black colored suit with the silver cape and silver Kryptonian S? But well, it's just something I wanted to add to my Superman collection, because I do have plenty of Superman figures I have collected, even leading up to the release of James Gunn's new Superman movie. So the head sculpt is the same as what we had from the main animated series Superman figure that I've already covered. So that's not much different. But what is different is, since this is the black suit one, yeah, I know. Wait until I go over all of Spider-Man's black suits. Trust me. When you look at this when you look at it, it is very different. Now, what I also found different is that the cape, unlike the main figure of animated series Superman, the cape is, well, while it's rubber, but it's very flat and very flimsy like paper this time around. So that's different. That is what's also different from the colored red and blue suited Superman that we know for this. And okay, so now let's go over articulation, and and put the thing on the base stand, and that's about it. And I should have also had one of these poses of him with his fist up like he's flying or punching somebody, probably as the thumbnail, but that's for another time. Okay, so let's take a look at articulation. Now, I wanted to point out about the head articulation. Knowing these animated series figures and DCAU figures of Superman, Batman, and them, the head articulation is not all that great. And when I have like a DC Direct figure of any of these animated depictions of them, their heads can move just fine, but on the mainstream DC Multiverse figures by McFarlane, the head articulation is not all that good. So, but you can tilt his head up and down, but that's as far as you can go with that, tilting his head up and down. Butterfly joints is like, again, like last time, you can't spread the legs, but you can, you know, I mean spread the arms, but you can spread them arms out and do that, you know, Superman like he's on the crucifix like Jesus Christ on the cross, you know, sort of thing. Because, you know, all the times people love to compare Superman to Jesus, but here's that pose. Okay, but you can for abdomen crunch. Well, abdomen crunch is just this, so there's not much different. Now, what about elbow crunch? Elbow crunch is, you know, just like this. So this is the elbow crunch on the left arm, and then elbow crunch on this arm, just like this. Okay. Then you can spread the legs around, but you know, again, knowing these animated series legs for Superman and Batman in them, they are very thin and skinny, so they're not going to likely stand well even on this background, though. Let's do knee crunch. Okay, knee crunches are pretty good on this figure, so... and also, I've noticed my Black Suit Superman has a little chipped joint. I don't know what's up with that, you know, chip joint, and plus the leg on this is a little loose. And then let's do a knee crunch on for Black Suit Soup. Okay. And then toe flip and ankle pivot. Okay, toe flip and ankle pivot on this leg. And toe flip, ankle pivot on this leg. And that's it. So, and now let's put the figure on the base stand to see how he looks. Yeah, so this is not a bad Black Suit Superman figure, even though now that there's so many I want to collect, including some of, you know, variants of Superman as a Justice Lord, and but I think this is also a Justice Lord Superman too, so you know, you gotta think about that as well. If I lose the original accessory that came with this animated series Superman, this is what this is for, as a replacement in case if I lose the original piece. Yeah, so what are my thoughts on Black Suit animated series Superman? It's good. I mean, nothing, you know, nothing to write home about, but it's just something I want to add to my Superman collection, because I've had some figures of animated series Superman back in the day, mainly during the Justice League animated series and Justice League Unlimited. So, I mean, yeah, I really like the figure. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's the same as the regular colored Superman that I've already covered, you know, his DC Animated Universe counterpart. So, but yeah, that's just about it. So there's not much I can say about this Black Suit variant. I'd rather give it a, you know, somebody, you know, a recommendation to pick this up if you're interested, and if you're interested in doing, you know, getting your Superman collection started. So this review was not going to be long, but, you know, I wish there was much I could say about the figure, but, you know, I've already pointed out that this, you know, the leg here has a little chip joint, and the head and the neck won't, you know, turn the head around very well, so that's as far as you can go. So that's it for my review on animated series Black Suit Superman. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.